Laura gets to work on her brownies by mixing 5 eggs with 500 grams of sugar.
Just whisking the sugar and the eggs, which is going to take bloody ages because someone in my household broke the electric whisk.
Maybe it was one of your cleaning slaves.
The cleaners cleaned the house today. Teresa, I think is her name. I haven't actually spoken to them, but I think they've been under strict instructions to give the dining room a good scrubbing. For the dessert, I whisked the cream last night and it took me 20 minutes. Good Lord.
Good Lord.
She then tries to melt the butter, possibly unsuccessfully.
Let's leave the narration to me, shall we? She then unsuccessfully melts the butter and adds it to the mix along with flour and cocoa powder.
Oh, that smells good. Kind of.
She adds chocolate, puts it in a pan, and then into the oven at 200 degrees.
The only reason I think Hannah would have an issue with me is jealousy, really. She seems to be quite annoyed by things that I say, and I think perhaps that's just because she wishes she was me.
I'm annoyed by things you say, but I don't wish I was you.
I don't know why there's this urge in me for her to lose and me to win, and I'd quite like to knock her off that confidence. And I don't think she's expecting me to do that well tonight.
I think Laura's going to be my main competition.
Just an hour before the guests arrive, and Laura makes her starter by stuffing goat's cheese and pesto into cherry tomatoes before roasting them in the oven.
Looks quite disgusting at the moment.
It looks like Harry will never know how disgusting they will be, as he won't be coming tonight.
He can't come tonight because he hasn't done enough work and his parents won't let him. And we're quite suspicious that this is in fact a lie and that he just has something better to do. I've been working pretty hard all day and we're all excited to see each other. We're still trying to get in contact with him to see if he can get his act together. I'm not happy with Harry at all. I'm very, very angry. I can't cook when I'm angry, so it's ruined everything. Still got the couscous to do.
Hello.
Hello, Harry.
Hello.
Please come to my dinner party.
I'm trying to. My parents are being really wankers about it.
Can you tell them that I spent lots of money on food?
Okay, I'm trying really hard. Like, I've talked to them a few times, but like they're really annoying me.
Yeah, I don't really know how to deal with that, really.
I don't know. It's just because I haven't done much and I've been going out a lot and it's just really pissed off. I don't know. I'll try again and I'll call you back.
Okay. We could just give me 10 automatically from Harry. I'm just getting a bit nervous now. I just want everything to be ready and clean and for them to be here so that I can get on with my hosting.
Moments before the guests arrive, Laura is looking into ways to keep Harry at the dinner table.
Since Harry's decided not to join us tonight, we've printed a picture of him which I'm going to put at the table in his place, and hopefully he'll enjoy his food and hopefully he'll give me a 10. I seem to be running out of time a little bit. It's 6:15. I'm not dressed. I haven't finished any of the courses. No, I think it's nothing to do with planning. I think it's because I've been distracted by certain people not turning up.
So with none of the courses fully prepared, the first guest is here.
Oh, it's Harry. Lovely to see you, Harry. I suppose you should probably come on in. I've still got a bit to do, so I'm just going to put you at the dinner table.
Next up is Hannah.
That's fabulous. I've got you some
Oh,
presents.
thank you.
And finally, Josie.
And it must be Josie.
Hi there.
How hungry you are.
Very.
And, so you're very ready for your starters.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So Laura serves them lots of wine whilst she frantically gets on with the starter.
Now I'm panicking slightly.
Better late than never, the halloumi salad starter is served.
It's really good. Wow, thank you. I'm excited. Ooh, you like it, Harry? Oh, you cheeky devil, cheeky devil.
Doesn't it?
Well, this one's for you, Harry. But
Ooh.
you don't seem to have any arms, so I'm just gonna go put it back in the kitchen.
Oh. Why?
Oh, not again.
Laura, I don't want to eat the butter.
That's fine.
I've got so much butter in my house right now.
You're not supposed to do that with it. You're supposed to eat it like a chunk. It's like cheese.
I know, but I assumed it might be like cheese if I thought about it being like cheese. I did accidentally eat all the butter thinking it was a slice of cheese. Mistake. Big mistake.
So, Harry, what have you been up to today?
Oh, man, Harry! I'm such a fucking hippie! I like to smoke weed!
So, what did you think of the starter, Harry?
Well, it was good. It was good. Quite a lot of cheese, quite a lot of bread. I liked it. What can I say?
I think I prefer you to the real Harry. Meanwhile, Laura is spending more time in the kitchen and not with her guests.
I think it went quite well. It's quite hard to tell because obviously they said it was nice, but they could be lying.
There was a lot of food. I'm a small person, a lot of food. Feeling quite full actually, so I'm glad there's been a break in between. I must admit, I don't know if she actually made the bread. I don't believe that she made the bread. I think the bread was bought.
Actually, Hannah, unlike you, Laura doesn't buy things from Sainsbury's and then lie about it. Laura once again leaves her guests to make her main course.
Obviously, it's a bit of a strain having to keep everyone company all the time, which means that I feel quite bad when I have to jump off into the kitchen. My main aim is to seem like I'm calm when they're around.
If you see them at all, that is.
I'm expecting a big portion.
I'm
Shut up, Harry!
No, don't say that, Harry. It's just offensive. I'm expecting more pesto flavours.
So correctly predicted, Laura serves up her huge portions of pesto mash with couscous and feta stuffed peppers.
Oops, got my hair in it.
A little bit too
Why is
much.
the mash green?
Because it's pesto.
Oh, right, okay, fabulous.
Not
Thank you.
because it's mouldy. It's one of these things that I can't stand with modern food, where people think that the smaller the portions, the better it is, just because it looks nicer. When you can make it look nice and have big portions. Why not completely stuff yourself if you've got the opportunity?
Oh my god, we had this awful meal today where the fat, separated, so you have these weird bits of solid. Ugh, I hate that shit.
I hate it's disgusting.
Nice dinner party conversation there, Hannah.
Main course was really good as well. It was really nice. I like how she kind of had a theme with pesto.
So, what did Harry think of the main course? Damn hippie. So, how are the guests finding the night without Harry?
I think Harry not turning up is in my top 3 worst things that's ever happened to me. I think it shows the state that he's in at the moment. Addiction, people say, oh, you could just stop, but it isn't that easy at all. I once was addicted to reading.
Harry's a wanker, frankly. Couldn't be more rude. He could have been more rude if he hadn't said sorry.
Well, the thing about Harry is, 1, he hogs all the conversation. 2, he's really in your face all the time. All the time, just rah, 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 me. I mean, I'd be annoyed if he didn't come to mine, but I'm glad he's not here tonight.
Laura has disappeared into the kitchen again, as the guests have a poke around her spotless house.
She left the price tag on this one.
Oh, I bet she did that on purpose.
Look how much it cost. £107 for a necklace? What, you'd spend that much money on this?
Not on that, no.
2 cleaners. Are they Polish? Are they Polish cleaners? She's got Polish cleaners. Good God. Who are we? Some sort of BNP crossed with the Conservative Party house?
Tired, and full of Laura's huge portions, the girls retreat to watching TV, whilst Laura is too busy with dessert to notice.
An eaten mess is probably the quickest dessert anyone's ever made in their lives. It's just whipped cream, meringue, and summer fruits. I seem to have a shortage of strawberries, which I think I can probably safely blame on my parents.
How awful of them not to buy you enough strawberries. And the eaten mess is ready, served with the chocolate brownies Laura made earlier. And so, as the evening draws to an end, Laura entertains her guests in a rather interesting manner.
I can indeed burp the alphabet.
Oh no, don't do it, I'm going to be sick.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Top tips on how to win. Don't be rude to your guests.
I just thought she was disgusting.
Outrageous is the only word that springs to mind. I think it is... outrageous.
Well, that was almost as bad.